Merry Christmas, everyone, from Catherine's Plates. I have another treat for you guys today. My husband was asking if I was doing Rice Krispie treats for the holidays, and I have to because that's one of his favorites. So I'm going to make it fun today because we are going to take Rice Krispie treats and we are going to be decorating Christmas trees. Okay, how fun does that sound? Grab your whole family and grab some Rice Krispies and some marshmallows and let's decorate. To get started, you want to get the first 4 ingredients ready and laid out, okay? You don't want to get started with this and have to go find an ingredient, okay? Because once you start, you can't stop to get to that point of our Rice Krispie treats. Okay, so if you're ready, let me show you the 4 ingredients as we're putting them together. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to use a large pot or a large skillet, and we're going to turn it on to a medium heat. And let's go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of butter. And we're going to start melting that down. Now at this point, make sure you have your marshmallows ready. Now you can have about 10 ounces of marshmallows, or I'm using 5½ cups right here. So as my butter is starting to melt, I'm going to lower my temperature to about a medium low, almost to a low. Okay, my butter is melted. Let's go ahead now and add our marshmallows. We're going to stir this until our marshmallows are almost completely melted. And I say almost. When you get to about 75% melted, we're going to get to that point. Now, and then make sure that you have some green food coloring or some green gel, anything that will turn this mixture green. Have that ready. Now, I'm just using some gel food coloring right here. Always keep stirring continually, moving it around. That way it doesn't stick to the pan and burn. Just takes a little bit of time. It's the holidays, and I love to find different ways to make holiday treats or cookies. I love to bring out my old classic cookies that I've made, desserts, appetizers, yeah. Get my kids involved. My kids are older, so one's in his 20s and my daughter is 18. So try to get them in the kitchen as much as I can. Okay, we're almost at the point that it's about 75%. So let's go ahead, start adding our food coloring. Now just keep adding until you get to a dark green color, because once we start putting this into the Rice Krispies, it's going to lighten up. So you want to make sure that it's dark enough for you so it doesn't look too pastelish, I should say. Now what you want to have ready is 6 cups of some Rice Krispies, which I have in a bowl right here. You don't want to stay too long on the marshmallow mixture, so you need to get it colored as fast as you can. Now let's go ahead and add that to our Rice Krispies. Let's go ahead and blend these all together. Who doesn't like that sound of snap, crackle, and pop in your cereal? Okay, now the next step, what you want to do is have a sheet pan ready and lined with some parchment or wax paper, and then you want just kind of a large bowl or anything like that, and your clean hands. And what you're going to do is just kind of wet your hands a little bit. Now, once you have your mixture all mixed up here and it's easy to handle, you want to pull some out. You want to use about like a 1/4 cup worth here. And then what we're going to do is freeform these trees. So kind of picture a cone shape. So flat at the bottom, and then just kind of freeform the tree all the way up to the point of the top. And make sure that they are pretty solid there. And then flatten them at the bottom and point at the top. And you can do all different shapes of Christmas trees, so they look like a nice little forest of trees, right? And then I'm just going to sit them on my pan here. Okay, this is so fun, you guys. Make sure your hands are wet. And then, you know, about a serving size, right? Kind of squeeze it together, flatten it at the bottom, just in the palm of your hand there. And then just kind of form it until you get to the top. And then flatten it again at the bottom there, like that. And then put it on your tray. We'll put it right there so you can see it. All right, always wet your hand after each one. It's fun. Get everybody involved on this one and see who can decorate the best tree. And I'm going to show you, once we get these done, how we're going to decorate, or how you can decorate your tree. And I'm sure you're going to come up with a lot of great ideas. We're going to let these set up for about an hour, hour and a half. Anything over that is totally fine. That way it will set the shape, and then we can work decorating our trees. Or not work, but we can have fun decorating our trees. Okay, I'll be right back. These have set up, so now we are ready to decorate our Christmas trees. Now, as you can see, I have one decorated right here. I'm going to show you how I did it. This one has icing on it. It has M&Ms on it for the decorations. And then this one over here, I'm showing you how this one can be done without the icing by just putting on the M&Ms. Okay, so I have a plate of mini Reese's peanut butter cups, and they're just kind of top on the bottom, so that you see the bottom part right here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to place one right on my pan here. Now you want to take some icing, and I just have this cookie icing that I got from the store. Or you can make any kind of icing, or you can use frosting out of a can, whatever you want. And then you want to just put some right in the center. Nice little slurry there. And then you're going to take your Christmas tree and put it right on the center and let it set just like that. Okay, we're going to let those sit for just about 30 minutes and show you how to get our decorations onto the Christmas trees. Okay, so I'm using some mini M&Ms, and then I've got some corn syrup here, and I'm just using the light version right here. I've just got about 1 tablespoon in just a small tiny little bowl. Or you can use some icing. Let me show you what I'm using right here. This is just like a cookie icing. So you can use this, or you can use icing for a cake or frosting, whatever you want. Just anything that will hold your decorations onto your tree. Okay, so I'm just putting toothpicks into each one, into the syrup and into the icing here. And I'm just going to take 1 M&M. Let's go with a yellow here. And I lost it under the tree. There we go. And you can just take a little bit of the corn syrup. Just dab a little bit on the M&M. And then you're going to just place it wherever you want to on your tree. Just hold it and then place it. Kind of push in just a little bit. Hold it for a second. There you go. Now I've been using yellow ones for the stars on top of the tree. So let me show you how we're going to do that. Just a little corn syrup on the M. And, oh, we don't want that going in there. Put it right on top of the tree. Hold it there for a second. Now if your finger gets stuck to it, just use another toothpick to help hold that while you take your finger off of there. Anyway, all right, so there we go. Okay, now what I want to do is show you how I got the garland going around the tree, and that's what we're going to put M&Ms on also to decorate the tree. So what you want to do is pick up your Christmas tree. You want to hold it at the base of the tree. Take your frosting, or you can use like icing. You can also put it into a piping bag and pipe that around your tree. And then just start drawing your lines going around the tree. Go slow. And you can come back around this side here, catch it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put some of the syrup on top of the tree here. And I'm going to put a yellow M&M on it, kind of like for the star. You can put whatever you want on there. Then I'm going to take these M&Ms and I'm going to place them on the icing here. Now I've just laid one down here. What I'm going to do is just draw the lines. That might be easier. Okay, I'm going to finish these off on a pretty plate, and then I'm going to let it snow on them. Add some powdered sugar. Okay, aren't these the cutest Christmas trees? Just takes a little bit of work and a little bit of patience, and look right here. What a great treat to have for Christmas. Okay guys, I'm telling you what, I had fun making these, and I had to make these by myself because there was nobody here today, but I had fun. I hope y'all have fun making these. Aren't they the cutest? Now these made 12 Christmas trees, around that amount. So if you wanted to know how many, that's how many they made of these small Christmas trees. Okay, we're gonna take these to a light show. You drive through a neighborhood and look at lights. So I'm gonna take these, we're gonna bottle up some hot chocolate and make it a night. Okay guys, Merry Christmas, and I will see you on my next episode.